Right.
While we wait, the enemy grows stronger.
And you'd send more of us to die!
Well, I'm not gonna stand around. Are you?
You've done plenty, Darian!
Been a week since our people left these gates. A week since the Iron Flail took them. Yet we wait here behind our sturdy new walls, hiding in our rebuilt homes. We've done nothing.
Who are you to tell us how to defend our own? You ain't been here 2 months!
Hey, an angry mob. See? We're not so far from home.
And since I got here, I've been working alongside the rest of you. Don't start with that again.
Well, it was your idea to send our people to that damned fort in the first place! If it weren't for you and the other leeches that come up with you, we wouldn't be in this mess!
Enough. Enough! You want to boot all the Outlanders from your town? Tell that to the hero of the White Forge.
Hey, it wasn't just me. This Watcher deserves at least a little credit.
It's a small army from Raid Saris. They call themselves the Iron Flail. Showed up a few weeks after you opened the battery. Demanded we give him the White Forge. They're led by Adarik Sendamir. Comes from an old Raid Saran family. The rumor has it the man's half mad with visions. Claims one drove him here to take the White Forge.
In Zama's experience, if one is only half mad with visions, the dose was too low.
They're not the only bloodsuckers around here!
Our crew at the battery locked their doors and told the Iron Flail to go back to Raid Saris. Instead, they built a fort in the middle of the wood. So we sent a committee to reason with them. But that was a week ago, and we haven't seen our people since. That can only mean one thing.
We're just miners and fisher folk!
Send Darian and the rest of the newcomers. Let them earn their keep.
We've cleared your roads and repaired this town. What more do we have to prove?
Maybe we could nudge them into torching their own village.
Please, everyone! Whatever our difference is, we've got to deal with the army at our gates. You've done a lot for Stalwart already. Many of us wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. What I mean is, if anyone could deal with an army, it's you. The Iron Flail cleared a patch of forest north of Durgan's battery, built their fort there. It'll be well guarded, so if you can get in without raising an alarm, you may have an easier time of it. The important thing is to deal with the commander. If you can get rid of him, the rest of the soldiers will scatter. Anyway, we've got our work cut out for us here. While you're out, stop by the battery. Wangra and her team are still repairing the heavy cannons. They've made a lot of progress elsewhere. Thought you might like to see how far it's come. Haven't been here long, but I'll tell you what I can. They heard about the White Forge and came running, just like a lot of us did. Only difference is, they brought siege weapons. As best anyone can tell, they're from the border region near Little Bend, one of the poorest parts of the country. For Raid Saris, well, that's saying something. Work. I was a cobbler in New Yarma, but the city got more crowded every year. Rural types fleeing the legacy. A couple months ago, I heard Stalwart was offering land and opportunity to new settlers, so figured I'd give it a go out here. For a while, folks seemed glad to have some new blood, but that changed as more and more of us came. Before you opened Durgan's battery, people tell me Stalwart barely had enough warm bodies to keep the town running. A bunch of us came when we heard about the White Forge, But now, I think the old-timers would just as soon send us back. We take the best jobs, we don't pay our respects to Andra, we're overcrowding the town. I get it. Stalwart's changing. Same thing happened in New Yarma when folk moved in from the countryside. But they can't keep blaming us for everything that goes wrong out here. I'm just hoping they'll calm down once the iron flail is gone.
This is going to be fantastic. Just wait till they hear about this back home.
Oh, come on! Stupid sword!
I'll get it open. Finished.
The woodcutter? If he's anywhere, he'll be working the stand of trees in the russet wood. Don't go as far as that frozen pond, mind you.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Read of alien mystery that started out like this. It ended badly.
Need something else. Been running it 4 decades now. Reckon I can tell you what you want to know. Need anything else?
Lazy.
I interest you in a new blade?
You've been searching for decades, and I thought I'd been on this road a long time.
We are always on the road, trying to find our way back home.
Not forever, I hope. I'm looking forward to the home fire and a pot of fermented milk.
Ah, the Takan make an excellent fermented milk. The blindness wears off in only a few days.
I've got it. Finished.
You really did it! I mean, people have always come through here, talking about opening the battery, claiming the White Forge, all that. But I didn't think anyone would ever really manage it. I told Renegild I'd be willing to help with getting the mines back in order. You know, do my part. Figure we can turn this place around, now that you've laid the foundation.
Heard the big news. There really isn't anything you can't do, is there? This will do so much for Stalwart. You can see it in everyone's faces. We've got hope again. Hello, sir.
Here, drinks on me. We should see a boost in business with the battery open. Makes for a brighter future than we had yesterday, for sure. Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
Please, someone has to do... Piss off, Kern. I got enough problems.
Zawa, you mind if I borrow some of that Malkachoa?
You are searching for insight?
Nah, I was just gonna feed it to Durance while he was sleeping and pretend to be the ghost of Aethys.
I also have a pepper that will make him think he is being slowly devoured by a great serpent, if you are interested.
Thank you again for saving us.
Whoa. My hands do not look like that. Whoa.
No, please! You've got the wrong man! I don't remember any of this!
Quiet! We'll get the truth out of you soon enough. Take him away!
Sure. Right.
These miners seem a little loopy to you?
Doesn't feel right.
I'll keep an eye out.
What? Right. Let's go!
Laying low.
Good thing I'm freshly greased.
Just like Mama taught me.
The door! Release me!
Let's go!
Get on!
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves. If doubts and curiosity plague you, your skinning— is this some final joke at my expense? To test my faith further? And why would you think that, Watcher? If all you have are questions, then I have enough of those. She is a bitch of a goddess, to be sure, but even a whore only goes so far in crossing those she serves. You answer a question with a question. Then why did I feel her disappointment at Halgot? Why were we shamed? Kill me. She is a goddess. I still drink from her burning breasts, Watcher. If she wished me dead, she could trace me to my source and kill me. There's no proof, Watcher. I was a fool to think you could help me see any farther than I could. They died in the blast, yes. The other 11. I was the only one to walk away. I thought we had wronged our goddess. That this was my trial, and if I could prove myself worthy of her! I should have known better. There is only one God of redemption, and I saw him ended. To think I served her, I followed her. Now I shall serve no one. Woodika's lies must be answered. And now it seems I must take fire and war from a goddess's false claim as well. I still take from her strength as I did, for as long as it lasts. For I shall not cast her aside yet, until I have drained her dry and had my fill, just as she intended for me. For I have learned one of the lessons of the faithful. The faithful may wound a goddess greater than any enemy. A purification is coming, and this fire shall consume them both.
Is that thing looking at us?
getting through me. Not getting through me.
Can't believe they're letting that animal go free.
There is a spirit lion there, just ahead. Can you see it, Watcher? The lion was the symbol of my master, Ishipilo. This is a sign. Has he come here at last to teach me what he would not in life, to be the Anitle? I have some herbs prepared, malcachoa, plus some things I've been saving. We should eat them so we can meet with the lion in its world. It would be my honor if you would come with me on this journey. A watcher may see things that I cannot. That goes for everyone. I would welcome the presence of friends.
I'll try anything once. Bunch of times if it's good.
Don't tell my kids.
There are simpler ways to understand the world, monk. A single stroke of my staff would do. But very well.
This ain't fair.
Are you ready? You are ready. Do not let the lion escape us! Is that flower singing? No. Stay focused, Zawa. Did you see where it went?
Will you help me? Water. From the waterfall, please. I have tried, but the water eludes me. I open my mouth, and it falls only on either side. I place cupped hands beneath and pull them out dry. Only the first time was I able to taste it. Never have I tasted anything so pure. Ever since, I have not been able to bring myself to leave. I wish only to taste it once more. That would be enough. It appears to be the same in every way, but alas, it only makes my thirst greater. Only water from the waterfall will do. I wish it were not so. You will need this to collect the water. I will be forever grateful. Have you had any success? Wonderful! I've waited so long! Oh no. Oh.
Given his history, I am surprised he had not foreseen this possibility. He longs not for the water, but for the experience of first tasting it. He is bound for disappointment. His suffering is very pretty, yet it feels empty. What value does it have if he refuses to learn from it? Can he not see that he seeks something that can never be recovered?
Hello, pupil. You come to me with a question, do you not?
Yes, Ishipilo. I have sought your wisdom across many lands, over many years. Are you here to grant it to me?
Yes, pupil. I am here for you.
Our people are captives of the Quetzalcoatl. I need to know the secrets of the Anitle.
Of course. The answer has been with you the whole time, pupil. You are blind not to...
Master, please. I cannot hear you. Answer me! Even after his death, I have always felt that when the time was right, Ishipilo would find a way to teach me his secret. And yet here we are on his trail, and his knowledge is no less a mystery to me. Is this what I am meant to see? That his teachings will always be beyond me? You speak truly, but his knowledge is the difference between a free Takan and an enslaved Takan. Zawa cannot help but seek it. I wouldn't be so sure.
On that pedestal you see before you. Yes, the one with the bodies. As I was saying, on that pedestal you see before you, I placed a gem for safekeeping. You have never seen such a perfect gem. I regretted leaving it behind almost immediately. It has been my every waking thought ever since. It is all I have left of something that was important to me.
Very important, by the look of it.
That would be most welcome.
What is this that so many have died to approach it?
Let's see what we got.
I'm slowly dying of poison.
Poison. Poison.
Were you able to retrieve the gem? This is a great relief. Give it here. Ah, clumsy. No need to worry, I've got it now.
This is a snare my master never told me of. How great, how subtle the hold of the past upon us.
There is no mistake. The portents do not lie. Zawa, you will be our chieftain. You will succeed Ishapilo and lead us to victory over the Kechmata. I will tell Ishapilo that he must accept you. The path must be cleared for your reign.
Let's go!
The shaman's vision always stayed with me. After my master had passed, even after the Takan were conquered, I thought of what the shaman had said and held on to hope. But I wonder if it did not also make me proud and foolhardy, if I ignored my own defeat because I did not believe it possible. I wonder what my path would have been without it. Would I have found purpose if she had not assured me of victory?
Worth a look.
There! I see it!
Have you come here to eat me?
We are not here to eat you, but you are easy prey. Is there nowhere you can hide?
The beasts of this place would catch my scent. I would not get far. But there may be a way I could be protected. A great tree grows to the north, whose sap has an odor that is repellent to predators. If you could draw this sap and rub it into my coat, I would be safe. I could heal and return to my herd.
I could heal this beast, Watcher, but not in the way that the monk would want.
I would ask neither kind of healing, as neither has any lesson to offer. Keep to your own trial, Durance, and I will keep to mine.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of interfering. I await the sound of broken bonds or a broken back. There is a music to both if you listen for it.
To the north, beside a cave, you will not find a larger tree in the forest. Gallowayne speed your steps.
We are too late. The wolves have come. It was a mistake to leave the animal here unprotected. That is difficult to accept. In my heart, it feels as though there was more we could have done. In the end, though, the wolves would have come. They can smell weakness from great distances. We may have been bound for failure from the start. Chief Aurelia, why are you here?
I come on behalf of the Ketchmont to pay you tribute, great chieftain.
You have come to see if I am ready to protect my people.
Well, are you?
On your side!
Wrong target!
When the Ketchmotl chieftain saw me, he knew I was not prepared to resist him. If I had been more convincing, I have always believed they would not have attacked. It may be, but I believe I was mistaken. This was the life of the Takan. We lived knowing that one day the wolves would come. And finally, the day came when we were wounded and could not escape them. I have been caught in a snare, worrying over things that could not be changed. These visions shame me with their truths. Shapilo never warned me of this, but I should have seen it sooner. I have become a slave to knowledge I will never learn. I have denied all my failures. Yet, I feel no different, no freer than I was. There is something I am missing, even now. This may be our answer. Let us see what has been uncovered. You must come with me at once.
Zawa, you should not be here. If you are caught, they will execute you, and they will not fail twice.
I do not care about my life, Namaltia. I come to liberate the Takan. We will unite and revolt.
And who will you unite? Our men are dead or broken. Their labors were too cruel. Our women are mothers to catch model children now. The Takan live only in your mind.
She was a Nalpazga warrior, eldest daughter of the shaman. She would have been, the wife of the Takan chieftain, if the Takan had not fallen. An argument Zawa had with someone once. Nothing came of it. Some years ago, Zawa considered that he might never learn Ishipilo's secret. But he had vowed to return to his people. And so he did. He journeyed to Kachmadal, and while their warriors were off raiding, he spoke to the surviving Takan he found there. Zawa has never spoken of it to anyone. He waited too long in returning. If there was a time to liberate his people, it passed long ago, while he searched for the secret of the Anitle. Ishipilo's knowledge was the one last thing of Takan that might have been recovered. But I see now that I was caught in a snare. The gem, the antelope, the waterfall, their lessons were not about Ishipilo's secrets. They were about my vow to return to the Takan. The time of my people has ended. There is nothing more I can do for them. Their time on Aora was too brief. There is much the rest of the world might have learned from them. Much that I might yet share. The dream fades around us. I believe it is time to return.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't see why.
Dead on!